How you going? It's Brad here from the Headshot Guys. Today I really want to talk to you about your very first impression. So let's talk about the profile image that sits at the very top of your LinkedIn profile and what that says to your potential clients that may be visiting your profile for the very first time. So I get a lot of feedback that says that people really don't care too much about your first impression anymore. I would strenuously disagree with that statement. I think people are even more time poor than what they used to be, and they're very much used to scrolling much more quickly, so they are making up their mind about you and potentially your business in even less time. Now, I remember talking to some LinkedIn experts so many years ago, and they were telling me it's about 12 seconds. Then I remember talking to them again about a few years ago, and it was about 7 seconds. Recently, I've spoken to them, it's about 5 seconds that people are going to look at your profile image and make up their mind about you and, like I said, potentially your business. So you really have to give a lot of thought to what is this saying. Now, unless you're a model or an actor, most of your potential clients are not going to be critiquing your features. Now, it's really important that you understand the difference between your features and your expression. Now, when I say it, it's not that difficult, but what does that actually mean when it comes to your own corporate headshot? So what that means is that, so for example, if I use my own face, now I've got a ball on the end of my nose, thanks very much, Nan, and one of my ears sticks out more than the other. So now, if people came to my LinkedIn profile and looked and critiqued my features and looked at my nose and said, he's not going to know anything about photography, he's got a ball on the end of his nose, or one of his ears sticks out more than the other, that is somebody critiquing my features. Now, I would assume that generally doesn't happen, because what I look like has no real bearing on my ability to perform my my function as a photographer. So if I've got one ear sticking out a little bit more than the other, I think it comes from when you're sleeping. Anyway, that's another story. But if I've got one ear sticking out more than the other, that doesn't really affect my ability to take a photograph. Same with my nose. So again, if you're an accountant or a lawyer or you know, any other professional, financial advisor, etc., then your looks probably don't really have too much of a bearing on your ability to perform your particular occupation. Where on the other hand, if somebody comes to my profile and they're looking for a photographer and they see this dude that has a crappy looking headshot, maybe a big smiley smile like this, then the vibe that they get or the impression that they get is going to be probably pretty poor, because they're going to be critiquing the expression, and for a photographer they may be critiquing the photography as well. So they want to be looking for somebody that says, I'm an industry professional. Now, if I've got a crappy, blurry, out of focus sort of an image, then they're certainly not going to be thinking that, because as a headshot photographer, I need to have a really good headshot. But if you're a lawyer, then you need to set the scene. Hey, I'm a professional. Then you need to say that I'm confident. You need to say that you're an authority in your industry. You need to say that you're warm. You need to say that you're approachable. How do you say that with your expression? Now, it's not your features. Now, we tend to look at our own image and we very harshly often critique our own features. But how often do we critique our expression, which is what our potential clients are looking at when they come to your LinkedIn profile and start deciding, okay, do I want to do business with this person? Do I want to read their profile? Do I want to click on a link or text them or ring them or whatever it might be, or send them a message? So they're not critiquing your features, they're critiquing your expression. Now, there are only 3 things on your face that you can change that will alter your expression: your mouth, your eyes, and your eyebrows. Once you understand how to use those 3 things in unison to create a vibe, give off the expression that says, I'm confident, I'm authority, I'm professional, I'm warm, and I'm approachable, then you should be able to create a look that resonates with your potential clients every single time you have your corporate headshot taken. I hope that makes sense. Couple of little tips there. All right, this is Brad from the Headshot Guys signing off. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.